Before we go to Governor Mike Huckabee, who joins us immediately, I want you to all watch this.
And Mrs. Huckabee and Rick's daughter, stand up, stand up. USA.
All right, of course, that was last week at the counter rally to the debate where Governor Mike Huckabee and Rick Santorum joined Donald Trump. And joining us, as promised, is Governor Mike Huckabee. Hello, sir.
Hello, Steve. It's great to be back on the show.
Always good to have you. So here we are. Here we are, February 2nd, the big day. February 1st, the big day, finally. So what are you expecting tonight?
Well, I think we're going to do much better than people expect us to do. You know, there's always a surprise in Iowa. Even Governor Branstad, the longest-serving governor in American history and a guy who's never lost an election in his life, said last week that he believes that the person to keep your eye on that will surprise people will be Mike Huckabee. So, I'll trust his judgment on that.
Well, it happened 8 years ago. What needs to happen for those results to actually come to fruition?
I think as people go to the polls tonight and they get to their caucuses, what I've got to hope is that they start thinking that all these television ads that have been going back and forth about the candidates have revealed one important thing. They don't really know these people running. They really haven't gotten to know them that well. And if they think about it, I'm the guy they know. I'm the guy that they've not just known from 8 years ago when they gave me the largest vote in the history of the caucus, but I'm the guy they saw on television every week. They know exactly what I stand for, and they know it's consistent. And they've seen me take the exact same stand, whether I'm on Bill Maher's show or the Daily Show with Jon Stewart when it used to be on. The same thing that I said to them if I go to the Right to Life rally in Des Moines. And I just believe that some of them will go to the caucus and say, you know, this is too important for us to take a chance on somebody who is a freshman senator, somebody with no record of all. We did that with Obama. It has not worked out. Let's not make that mistake again.
Let me ask you, there's been lots of speculation, Governor, that Donald Trump, he's going to Little Rock this week, I believe. At least this is what I've heard. And the speculation is if you don't do well in Iowa, as you would like to do, or as well as you would like to do, you're going to endorse Donald Trump this week in Little Rock. Is that the case?
Steve, I don't know where that's come from, but I think it may be a rumor that's been put out by some of my opponents who are trying to decimate even my support, but that's nonsense. I can absolutely 100% assure you that I will not be making any endorsement of any kind this week. I'll be endorsing myself. I'm a candidate, so I don't go around endorsing another candidate, and I can absolutely categorically tell you I have no plans to be in Little Rock on Wednesday and never have had.
Okay, fair enough. Let me ask you, Steve King, who we had on just before you, says that he knows some things about Trump's endorsements, and he has basically said that Trump has bought some of his endorsements. Is that commonplace? Do you suspect that? And if that is the case, what's your reaction?
I have no knowledge of that whatsoever. I mean, there have been speculations that Ted Cruz has made sure that some of the people endorsing him, their organizations got money, but I can't verify that either. It's speculation, it's rumor, but I don't know. Nobody's written me a check, and I'm not endorsing anybody, so I have no idea.
What if that have you ever bought an endorsement?
Never.
All right, if they have, and that's revealed to be true, what would that mean?
Well, I think it would depend. I mean, did they buy an endorsement and just flat out say quid pro quo? Here, you endorse me, I'll write you a check. Or did they say, we want you to be a consultant? Look, I know there's some people working with Cruz, that are being paid as consultants. Is that buying an endorsement? I mean, I would leave it up to people to determine if that's a paid endorsement or if that was a legitimate attempt to.
All right, Governor, let me ask you, where do you have to finish tonight? You implied that you're continuing no matter what, but what do you need for your own mind to really say this campaign has life?
Well, Steve, I think a lot of it depends on where the votes cluster. I mean, if the votes are all clustered in a very short period of space, then, I think it has to be that there could be several people come out at 5 or 6 or or so. But if there's one or two candidates that are way up at the top, and third place is 10 points behind, and everybody else is well below that, then there's probably only 3 people coming out of Iowa.
And if you're not one of those, and I mean, if you're not one of the top 2 at the top, and if you don't finish third in that scenario, you're not one of them?
No, I didn't say there's 3. It could be 5 or 6 people that could.
But if if there are 2 way at the top, and the third place has 10% or whatever, and you're not one of those 3, do you come out of Iowa?
Well, look and see where those numbers are.
Right.
I don't want to say it right now, but let's see how things work.
Okay.
One of the things I keep reminding people, nobody has voted yet.
Right.
Not one vote.
Right.
In
But
America.
very soon, Governor. Great to talk to you, sir. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Steve. Good to talk to you.
You too. Governor Mike Huckabee. And folks, we're taking your calls in the next segment. If you want to talk to me live, 877 Newsmax, who do you think's going to win? 877-639-7629.